Hello children, I am Nilima Gurse. Welcome to the virtual classes. So dear student, as we know that because of pandemic COVID-19, it is not possible to attend the school or to come to school. So our JKID school decided a new concept, that is school at home, and for that we are sending nice videos for your study. Yes, so you should study at home properly. So I hope you all are taking care of yourself and following all the instructions. Yes. So dear students, without wasting the time, because you already know about this is how to take care of yourself and everything. Yes. So you should take care of yourself. Yes, students. So you have to follow all the instructions and you have to take care of your health properly. So without wasting time, we will go forward. So dear students, first of all, I want to tell you that I am accountable for the class 2nd standard English, and today's topic is introduction. Before going to start the introduction, so I want to talk about English. Yes, the importance of English. Why we are studying English? If we are studying any subject, so we should know that its importance. We should know the importance of that particular subject. Yes. So English. Yes, English is an international language. You already know that. Yes. English is a language of many countries. It is an official language of many countries. If you want to talk with a person which is living in abroad, so we can communicate with that person in the English language. Yes, or we can do business with the English language. So dear students, English is not only the language of communication, but also English. Because of English, we can use our mobile phones, you can use computers. Yes, English is the language of science, English is the language of computers. Yes, English is the language of diplomacy, English is the language of many subjects are there that we can study in English. Yes, if we want to handle a computer or mobile, so the main language is English for that. So English, because of English, we can play video games. Yes, we can get knowledge from Google or internet. Yes, so because of English only, it is very easy to us to get knowledge. Yes, in a few minutes. So English is very important to us. Yes, so see children, English is the language which is most important. Why? Because if you are going to do any job in future, so it is the main language of communication. Yes, you have English subject in all the faculties, like in engineering also, in medical also, in everywhere, because English is the basic subject. Yes, and English is the language of communication mainly. So whatever the subject you are going to study in engineering, doctor, or in any faculty or in any other any faculties, English is the most important. So you should be perfect in the English language. So and our school is English medium school. Yes, so it is our duty to give more and more focus into this language, in this language. So it is our duty to make our concepts clear. Yes, by learning English and by learning English grammar. So because of English, knowing English, because of knowing English, their chances are increasing of getting a good job. Yes, so it is very important. Yes, so dear student, I always tell you that we are student till our last breath, means we are always learning. So English is same wise, we have to learn the English. Yes, we should keep ourselves updated. Yes, and we should learn new concepts, new things, new spellings, new words every day. So it is our duty to give more focus towards this subject. So English subject is very important. Yes, so dear students, now in this video we are going to see the introduction of the English language. Before that, I want to tell you that this year we choose this book. Yes, which publication? Yes, Collins publication. There are two books for you. Yes, see, first of all, English Alive course book for 2nd standard. So this is your textbook, and second one is of Collins publication only, Collins English Grammar and Composition of class 2nd. So these two books you have to study. So why we have selected these two books, that we will discuss afterwards. So first of all, I want to tell you about the syllabus. Yes. So dear students, you know that there are 3 assessments. Like every year, this year also we have 3 assessments. That is the first assessment, second assessment, and the third assessment. So first of all, we will see the syllabus of English course book, that is the textbook. So let us see, students. So syllabus of English course book. So lesson number 1, aim high to the sky. Yes. Lesson number 2, under my bed. Lesson number 3, no smiles today. Lesson number 4, hello hello. Lesson number 5, good night Tinku. And there is one project number 1, creatures of night. So from lesson 1 to 5, these 5 lessons you have for the first assessment. Okay, students. So I am making one. I will draw a line so you will understand. So whenever you will get a book, you have to underline and you have to do some tick mark. So from lesson number 1 to 5 and project 1, it is for the first assessment. So I am writing that first. So you should understand that. So these 5 lessons we have to study for the first assessment. So now we will discuss in detail. Aim high to the sky, it's a poem. Yes. Second, under my bed, it is a picture story. Means pictures are given and with the help of pictures the story is given. So that's why it is called as a picture story. Next one is the No Smiles Today. It is a short story that we have to study in the first assessment. Then number 4, Hello Then. It is also a poem that we have to study. I know students, you like the poem, rhymes and poem. Everybody likes. Yeah, everybody likes. Good night Tinku. It is again a short story. Yes. So these lessons we have to study for the first assessment. So dear students, we are going to see for the second assessment how many lessons are there. We are going to see. So from lesson number 6, The Cow. It is a poem. Yes. Number 7, Telltale's Adventure. Telltale's Adventure. Lesson number 8, How many? See, lesson number 8, How many seconds in a minute? It is a poem. Number 9, Piklu and the Maina. That is a short story. And project 2. Yes. My Birdie booklet. So up to the project 2. Yes. It is for the second assessment. So these lessons are for the second assessment. So you have to note down in your textbook when you will get the book. These lessons are for the second assessment. Once again I will repeat. See, The Cow poem from lesson 6, 7, Telltale's Adventure, 8 number poem, How many seconds in a minute, 9 number, Piklu and the Maina, and project number 2, My Birdie booklet. So these lessons you have to study in the second assessment. So next we will go towards the third assessment. So let us see. So remaining lessons are obviously for the third assessment. But once again we will read it. Lesson number 10, The Water Seed. This is the water seed. It is a folk tale. So what is meant by folk tale? The tale means a story. Yes, tale means story. The stories which are passing from one generation to another generation. Yes, passing by generations to generation. Yes, so that is called as folk tale. Yes, generally by oral. Yes, so the water seed. It is a folk tale that we have to study. See, then lesson number 9, Isma's Eid. Isma's Eid, that is a play. Now what is meant by play? Play means not playing a cricket or anything. Play means drama. Play means drama. Yes. Isma's Eid, it is a play, means a drama that we have to study. Then The Kite, it is a poem. Then Traveling to Assam. Yes, it is a scrapbook. Means we have to study about the scrapbook in this lesson. So then project number 3 is given, My Last Holiday, that you have to do the project. Then fun time is there, games are given there, and so some funny activity is given there. So you have to enjoy that fun time also. So whenever you will get the book, you have to just observe from lesson number 1 to 30. Yes, with projects and fun time, everything. So it is your duty. Whenever you will get the book, you have to just tick mark how many lessons are coming for first assessment, second assessment, and for the pronoun names like that. So that we are going to study in this lesson number 6, countable and uncountable naming words. Naming words means nouns. Next lesson number 7 is naming words for belongings. Belonging means the things which we have. Yes, which we are carrying. Yes. So suppose I have a bottle, I have my purse like that. So the things which belongs to someone, that things are called as belongings. Next is describing words means adjectives. Yes, and last lesson number 9, comparison, and then test 1 is given to you. So in this way from lesson number 1 to 9 you have to study in first assessment. So I am going to write here. So this complete part you have to study in the first assessment. Now let us see what is the syllabus of the grammar of the second assessment. So see from lesson number 10. I, they, you, he, she, it, they. What are these? These are the pronouns that you have to study in the second assessment. Next lesson name is me, us, you, him, her, it, they. Yes, these are also pronouns. Yes, but these are the subject pronouns and these are the object pronouns. Okay, students. So again, lesson number 12, my, your, his. Yes, these are also pronouns that also you have to study in this second assessment. Then lesson number 13, a and the. These are the articles. Yes. Next, lesson number 14, doing words. Doing words means action words. Action words means verbs. So in this lesson number 14, we are going to study about the verbs. That is the doing words. Next, lesson number 15, is, are, and. Lesson number 16, has, have, had. Lesson number 17, was, were. All are these the helping verbs are these. So we have to study in lesson number 15, 16 and 17 how we are going to use these words or these helping verbs. For example, is, are, and we are generally using in a present tense or present continuous tense. So that we are going to, or in front of which pronoun or which noun we are going to use these helping verbs that we are going to study. Same wise, has, have, had. Yes, these are also helping words for the belongings. Yes, suppose I have a chalk. Yes, like this. I have bangles. So I had a chalk. Means yesterday I had a chalk like that. So has, have, had. These are also helping verbs for belongings. So next was, were. These are helping verbs which we use for the past tense. Yes, or past continuous tense. Next, go, goes, do, does. So here these words we are going to use. So from chapter number 10 to 18 we are going to study in the second assessment. So whenever you will get the grammar book, the book of grammar and composition, you have to tick mark that from lesson number 10 to lesson number 18 you have to study in the second assessment. So let us move towards third assessment. So see students, from chapter number 19, that is, are, and doing words plus ing. Means there are some rules how to use ing. Yes, so that we are going to study in this lesson number 19. So lesson number 20, the past and the present. Yes, that we are going to study about the tense. Yes. Next, lesson number 21, it will happen tomorrow. Means we are going to study about the future. It will happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is future. In that we are going to study the use of will especially. Then test 2 is there that you have to do practice. Then lesson number 22, short forms. Yes, contractions or short forms that we have to study. Like I am. Yes, the short forms is am. Yes, am. So that we are going to study in this lesson number 22. Next lesson is 23, capital letters and punctuation. Yes. So dear student, it is not like that this lesson is given in the third assessment. So you are going to study this in third assessment. No, you have to use capital letters and punctuations from the first lesson. From whenever you are going to start writing, so you have to use the capital letters and punctuation. Yes. So all are these up to this stage 3. All these lessons are coming in third assessment. Okay students, then see from lesson number 28 to 33, what are these? These are the it is the part of a composition. Composition means which story is given here, passages are given here. You have to read the passage and then you have to solve this. So again these are the 6 lessons and I have divided these 6 lessons into 3 assessments. For example, lesson number 28 and 29, these lessons are coming for these lessons are for the first assessment. Lesson number 30 and 31 for the second assessment. Then lesson number 32 and 33 for the third assessment. So these passages or stories you have to only 2 stories or 2 passages are for the each assessment. Okay sir. So this is the syllabus of grammar and composition. Now I want to tell you that we have 3 assessments: first assessment, second assessment and third assessment. And this is the syllabus. Okay. Now what is our exam pattern? This is our exam pattern and its syllabus. Now about marks distribution. So we have total marks 50 marks are there for the whole subject English. This 50 for the whole English subject, and from that 10 marks are for the oral exam. Once again I will write 10 marks for the oral exam and 40 marks are for the written exam. From this 15 marks are for the grammar. So you have to keep in mind that 10 marks for the oral, 40 marks for the written, and from this 15 marks are for the grammar. So in this way you have to check, you have to tick it down, you have to note down that how many lessons are coming for which assessment, and you have to just go through the syllabus. And don't worry that how many lessons are there, just don't worry because the lessons are very short of only 1 pages or 2 pages. So again I am going to tell you about the book that I already told you. So why we have selected this Pauline's publication? Because this is a very colorful, interesting book and it has good features. So see, yes, everything is given here in this book. See, detailed contents are there and all the lessons are given here, and the detailed information about the lesson, what is there in each lesson, it is given in this page. Next, contents are there. Then suppose this is a poem. So poem number 1, yes, poem. See, then aim high to the sky. Yes. Then objectives. Objectives means what we are going to learn in this lesson. So warm up activity is there. Then next, see, reading part is there, poem is there, keywords are there. So with the help of these keywords you will understand a lesson or poem better. Then comprehension means question answer and objective questions, question answers are there. Then life skills and values. Life skills means what? You have to self and imagination, means you have to think by yourself that how we have to behave with the animals, with the nature, with everybody, with our partners. That all includes in life skills, means how we have to live a life or we have to lead a life. Vocabulary is given here. Vocabulary means words. Yes, and then see, rhyming words are there. Why? Because this is a poem. Next, a exercise is given related to the vocabulary. On next page, activity is there. Yes, and this is your activity that I am going to give you. That see, you have to write a poem about yourself using these words. Yes. So see, words are given like brave, friendly, helpful, kind, sharing. You have to underline the word which suits to you, which are suitable to you, and using that words you have to write the poem with the help of these hints. Everything is written under that line. Yes, so you have to read and you have to write a poem about yourself. This is the activity, first activity that I am giving you. Okay, so it is on the page number 17. See, write your name first, write 2 words to describe yourself. Then write 3 action words that describe the things you like to do. Then this is me, and write your full name. So it is your poem and this is your activity. Now second lesson is there, under my bed. Objectives, warm up. See, it's a picture story. See, reading part is there. So in this way, see, keywords are here. Then comprehension, vocabulary. Again, grammar part is given. See, exercises are given with the pictures. So this is a very nice book. See, In this lesson, first lesson is poem, yes, and second lesson is picture story. So grammar part is given like naming words or nouns. We have separate grammar book. With that they have given the grammar in this book also, in textbook also. So naming words or nouns, notes is given, again exercise is given. So this is a very nice book that you have to study. Yes. See, punctuation that I already told you. It is given in third assessment, but you have to use from starting. Yes, or always. So that's why they have given in the first, second lesson only. See, listening and speaking skill. Then, see, writing part is there, means you have to write by yourself. Because in English, these are the main objectives that we should know how to write, how to speak, how to read English. So it is very important to you. So again, see, it's a Collins English Grammar and Composition book for second standard. Again, all the features are given. See, contents, the syllabus, self-assessment, this you have to solve. See, words and sentences lesson, notes is there. Again, notes is there, again exercise is there, again explanation part is there, again exercise is there. So in this way, this publication is very nice, and we are going to use this publication in this year. Okay, so dear students, you know how to study properly. Stay safe, stay home, stay safe.